Hi guys, what's up? It's Rick Matsuko Tere here, back again sharing the journey of leadership, personal development, and personal growth. Big shout out to the loyal people who are just keeping on watching, keeping on liking. Take time to just share this if you find value. If you like what you hear, tag someone in the comments who you think could be helped by today's thought that we have. I just want to say, hopefully you're having a great 2016 so far. And today we're just going to be talking about something I was thinking about, that comfortable is the kiss of death to success. Comfortable is the kiss of death to success. This particular concept is something I learned while reading the book Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. If you want a link to the book, I can, I can get it to you. I'll put it in the description and comments of this video, or you can jump over to our blog and you'll see it over there. It's so funny how by going for being comfortable, a lot of times we actually end up missing comfortable as a goal, and we end up really in a unsatisfied state. But I find that when you go for being rich, if you go for being rich, and I want to say it again, rich. If you want to say it with me, say rich and get that, whatever negative connotations you may have to that word, and be comfortable with it. Because when you go for being rich, comfortable will come anyway. But when you go for being comfortable, you will almost always miss the mark. And that's what T. Harv Eker was saying, but it's something that I myself have been looking at, because when I look at it, because comfortable is very relative. That's the thing. Being comfortable financially is a relative kind of place. And I guess you could also extrapolate this concept to not just your finances, but any other area in your life. Go ahead and see that if you try to be comfortable, maybe in your spirituality, usually you will. That's when you don't hit the target of whatever you're going for. If you want to be comfortable in your relationship, you're gonna break your relationship. Ask any wife; they'll tell you that. But today we talk mainly about finances because that's where I am. Economics and money is my own personal calling. But let's talk about it that way. Comfortable is relative. Comfortable is not a, there's no particular thing that you can say I'm comfortable, because somebody can be comfortable while they're on benefits. Just the fact that they get a few amount of pounds every week, and then they go to the pub, have a few drinks, have enough food for the house, and they'll go to work. To them, that's comfortable. For some people, being in a having two jobs, minimum wage, to them that's comfortable. To some people, just sitting around with your kids at home, that is comfortable. But to some people, comfortable is having enough to do what you want, having enough to go where you want, when you want. And that's why I say, don't have comfortable as your goal. Go for extra. Go for being rich, which is the next step up, because comfortable will come as a byproduct. I find that people, when you go for being rich, when you're rich, you're comfortable anyway. But if you try to go for comfortable, it's such a low goal that most of us don't really try, and so we miss it, and then we end up in a dissatisfied state. So okay, most of you right now, if I asked you, so are you comfortable? Those of you who were saying, Rick, whatever, I like to be comfortable. I don't want to be rich, blah blah blah. Obviously, if I ask you the question, are you comfortable? You'll probably say yes, because it's human nature. We don't speak the truth when we don't say what we mean, really. You could probably, because to save face, you would not give me the right answer. However, when you're asleep and you're thinking about, have you done all the things for your kids that you wanted to? When you're thinking, have you been able to go back home, to visit the people at home? have you been able to buy all the things you wanted for yourself? Because that's what comfortable is really. Comfortable is living a life so that you do not want for stuff. A lot of you really, to admit yourself, you'd say, yeah, it's tough. I am always at work, so I can't travel when I want. I haven't seen that family for a very long time. I haven't been able to. Here's a big one. A lot of people, we emigrate to the United Kingdom, to the US, to Australia, and we want to be comfortable enough to be able to go back home to Zimbabwe, South Africa, wherever you're from, Nigeria. But how come 20 years later you're still doing the same thing? Because comfortable is tough. In fact, I will submit that comfortable is tougher because you are still working hard. Because like let's not get wrong, life working, is a bit hard. If you're working, as a nurse, as a care worker, as whatever, as a social worker, it's tough. But you're still not getting those things you want. You promised yourself when you went to live in South Africa that you'd bring your kids back over. You one day you'll be able to go back and bless your kids and live properly with your kids. But now it's been 10 years and you haven't even seen your kids once. You talk to them by phone and you see them by photo. That's because comfortable is painful. Go for rich. Go for rich, guys, because rich will allow you to live that comfortable life that you want. Today's one was a bit fiery. I feel a lot about this. I feel the pain of a lot of us. So I really hope you don't mind the fact that I was a little bit hard on you, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be to your benefit. Love you guys and have a great day. Bye bye.